In this video, I'll be teaching you a game called Spiral. You'll need a deck of cards with the face cards removed, 2 dice you can find from an old board game perhaps, and some items you can use as game pieces. I found some gummy bears in my cabinet, but you could also use game pieces from other games such as Monopoly or Sorry, or other food items, or even something like Legos, anything that's small and would fit on a card to mark your spot in the game. Any number of players can play this game from 1 up to even 4 or 5, depending on how long you want to wait for your turn. If you play by yourself, you could use more than one game piece and pretend you're playing against someone else, see which game piece wins. Or you could just use one game piece and move throughout the game on your own. I like this game best with 2 to 3 players. To set up the game, I took the deck of cards and I arranged them in a spiral like this. So the start for the game is here, and we're going to be moving the players as if they were on a game board. For this game, the first player rolls the dice, and they move that number of spaces, so 4. And this player landed on 10. There's 2 versions of this game. There's an addition spiral game and a multiplication spiral game. If I'm playing addition spiral, I'm going to add the number I rolled to the value of the card I landed on. So 4 plus 10 is 14. If I want to play multiplication spiral, I would just multiply. 4 times 10 is 40. Then the next player rolls. This player will move 7 spaces. And so if I'm playing addition spiral, 7 plus 5 is 12. If I'm playing multiplication, 7 times 5 is 35. If the player doesn't get the answer right, they have to go back to the last card they were on. Players continue to move their pieces as they work their way to the outside of the spiral. When they get to the end, they're actually going to move backwards because we want to actually end back at the first card to win. So we're going to be going out and then back in. So if my players are here and I roll an 8, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I'm doing multiplication spiral, I'll do 8 times 1, which is 8. For this player, I rolled a 7, so I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I'm playing addition spiral, I would say 7 plus 3 is 10, or multiplication 7 times 3 is 21. To win the game, you need to roll high enough to either reach the last card or go past it. So this player rolled a 4, and so they won the game. If they had rolled higher, they would have won as well.